Come out now. It's just you left. For how long are you going to keep me searching, darling? Don't you want to join the rest of your crew? Oh, what happened here? Really? Poison? You were always one for dramatic exits, but this is just disappointing. Did you think it would spare you from the pain? From me? Dare I say, I'm almost offended. You're still breathing. You had to botch even this simple task, didn't you? Or perhaps you hesitated, hoping someone might find you. Lucky you. Or lucky me, I should say. You won't escape me so easily now. I have to thank your stubborn spirit for that. You were never quite able to go down without a fight, even if it is a pitiful one. You people are always so careful about your supplies. And yet, no label on this bottle, huh? Did you get rid of it on purpose, I wonder? It seems like you're going to make me work to bring you back from the brink of death. We're just going to have to try everything and see what works. Let's see if there's anything useful around here. Energy droughts, healing for wounds. Ah, here. Antidotes. This general antidote should do the trick. Assuming you didn't drink something exotic. Come on now. Don't keep me waiting. I have better things to do than to play nurse. Wake up. There you are. Welcome back to the land of the living. Sort of. Look over here. Stop staring off into the void. There you are. Look at me. Physically, you might be with me, but it doesn't seem that there are many thoughts behind those eyes. Even less so than usual, and that's saying something. It looks like you aren't responding to this antidote fully. But this is better than nothing. A poison so strong is useful to have. I might have to steal its recipe for myself. If I can find it. Right. Let's get you sitting up. Just stay here. I need to figure out where you got this from. It's not like any of the ones on these shelves. From the few drops that remain here, I can at least tell that the liquid is supposed to be a bright red color. That's something I'd expect from a flashy spell, not a poison meant to kill you, especially if it's supposed to be concealed. But this container is definitely from the poison section. Where exactly did you get it from? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, so you can understand me. That's good. All right. Not the most coherent of speeches, but can you just point me towards somewhere? I'll figure it out from there. Uh-huh. This table? It was just over here? Separate from everything else. That's not particularly helpful, is it? The only thing on it is a bunch of paper. A lot of paper, actually. Reading through all this will be a nightmare. Do I have time? No, I don't. It seems like your reinforcements are finally arriving, Well, you are not escaping so easily. I'll make sure that you're in tip-top shape, and then you might be able to die. By my hands. Just hold all these papers tight. Don't drop them. I'm going to pick you up and... You sure had to hide in the tallest tower. Well, I hope you're not afraid of heights. This is going to be a long way down. You are going to sit right here and not move. I have so much work to do to fix your mess. Though, I must say, you truly know how to make things interesting. There are at least a dozen different recipes here, with pages upon pages of explanation. I wonder how many are still half finished, and how many could actually kill you. Ah, we didn't bring the actual bottle. That's... Ugh. It's fine. No, I don't need it. I'll figure things out. At least it looks like you're slightly more lively. Maybe the antidote is finally starting to kick in properly. Even if this look suits you. Dazed enough to not be a threat to me. The next thing I need is for you to speak coherently enough to tell me exactly what you had. Oh? Yes, that's it. Talk to me. Who would have thought? Maybe you can actually be useful. Don't fall asleep on me. I need you alert enough to give me some coherent information. The more you can provide, the faster I can fix this mess. Look at me. I need you to concentrate. Can you do that? Speak slow. Let's start with something easy. Where are you? And what's the last thing you remember doing? Good. About your failed attempt. Talk to me about what you took. Yes, the color. That much I can see. But what was it for? A poison? A spell? A potion? What effects was it meant to have? Out of anything you could say to me, I don't know is what I wanted to hear the least. You must have been truly desperate to get away from me to drink the first poison adjacent thing that crossed your mind. I was in a good mood, I promise. I'd have made it painless. If this was supposed to end things quickly, it didn't do a particularly good job. Wonderful. So instead of a quick death, you managed to get yourself in some half-baked enchantment. It might not even be that you drank a poison at all. typical of you. Let's narrow it down. Something red. Likely a powerful spell component. But which one out of these? What? Lost in thought? Thanking me? Of all things, you are definitely not in your right mind. Did I save you, or did I just prolong your suffering? Who knows what this thing would do to you in the long run? Remember, you did this because you wanted to get away from me. We are not friends, not allies, never were, never will be. I knew this would be quite the challenge, and yet you look like a pet more than a threat right now. Quite a welcome change from your usual self. Means I don't have to restrain you. There. This looks promising. Some plants with mind-altering properties have flashy, bright colors to attract people. Fascinating. Now we need to figure out how to reverse it. Or at least control it better. I can't have you completely useless. This is page 26. And that over there, page 3. Fantastic. Everything is in the wrong order. Until I sort this out, I suppose I'll have to keep you occupied in some way. Can you follow simple instructions? I need you to help me with the rest of these. There we go. Each category has a different symbol. Well, you know this, don't you? These documents are from your hideout. Even your confused brain should be able to match this. I'll make sure they're in order within the categories, so don't worry about numbers or anything. That's good. Whatever this has done, it's made you compliant. I don't think I've ever seen you so well behaved. At least, not in my presence. It's almost like you're a completely different person. You know, this version of you is quite useful. I could get used to it. Tell me, do you remember why you were so determined to escape? Was it really so unbearable, the thought of being at my mercy? A burden? How noble of you. You've always been a burden to me, a thorn in my side, a constant annoyance. But now, you're exactly where you belong, listening to me without much resistance. This is easier, isn't it? No more decisions, no more responsibilities. Just follow my lead, and you won't have to worry about a thing. But I suppose we can't keep you like this forever. I'll need you at full capacity eventually, if only to make sure you remember who holds the power here. And settle things my way. For now, though, let's see how long this obedience lasts. Hey there, everyone, it's Prince Kairo, and thank you so much for listening to yet another one of my audios. Special thank you goes out to all of my patrons, especially that of my precious pets. Creek, Michelle, Hybrid Sisters, Toka, Nikki Pele, and Adventurer, Luna, Ciandre, and Lucy Scott Rushton. Thank you all so much for all that you do for me. Be a patron or not, it truly does mean the world to me. If you want audios early or not safe work extras, be sure to check out my Patreon. It'll be in the link tree in the pinned comment down below. I've been Prince Kairo, and remember that your prince loves you all. Mwah.